I was trying to flash you. And these bros, obviously, when they see mommy, they go crazy, bro. So a whole bunch of mommy. Yo, too bang bunny. You feel me? Check this. Okay, imagine after running so much gate and you give a girl movie set, you take it. Yo, what are you gonna do? He tells me, still want you. And everybody fight you. Yo, you didn't see me. And I hit it. Bro, this guy when I actually changed like a different person. He's like, yo. I was trying to flash you. I go to him. Right. Long time no see, low key, bro. Type shit. Okay, now electricity's back, bro. You feel me? But it's still raining outside. That's why I'm wearing this shit. I'm always wearing this. You know, when I'm wearing this, I'm about to cook. You feel me? This is the Harry Potter type shit. So in today's video, as you see by the title of the video, the thumbnail, everything like that. Hey, but I'm not even gonna see much in this one. Let's get straight into this shit, gang. You feel me? Hey, chat. So where do I start, chat? Where do I start? Let's start it here, right? Basis of the story. This is what happens essentially, right? I'm not gonna give you guys a breakdown of what. I'm gonna give you from the basis, so that you guys can understand why my eyelashes looking like that. So one day, I remember. What day was it? I don't even know, but I know it was 2022. Then I know for sure, for 1000%, it was 2022. I remember this day like it was yesterday. We're playing at this one girl's house. I'm just gonna go ahead and name her Albani. You feel me? Now Albani is she's a weird one, right? She's one naughty girl, naughty girl. You feel me? Now I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. She's fatherless, chat. Right? I don't know where fatherless because I've never heard shit. I'm getting too far with this shit, yo. So chat, Albani, we're playing at her house, right? So we're playing at a house, and our house is the corner house, so like there was no gates, and it's a big yard, bro, mind you. Big fucking yard. Small, no, it's a normal house, it's not small like it's normal, you feel me? Like enough to sustain people. But like, the yard is mega, like the yard is huge, bro, right? So, now, it was us at this house. Now, who's us? Back then, I used to sit with my boys, like I had boys back then, like friends, right? I still do have friends right now, I'm saying I'm friendless. But I do have friends, it's just that the friends that I used to sit with back then, I noticed the bad influence. I'm just gonna get straight into it, I'm gonna get to that part, I'm gonna share right now. But listen, chat, hear me out. So, you see, this brew, I'm just gonna go and name him Patrick, right? Now, Patrick and I were really best buddies at the time, right? So now Patrick and I will always talk about, every time actually Patrick will talk about girls. And now I had his other brew, this other brew was also my friend. I don't know what to call him. Let me call him Hedy. Weirdest name, but it's fine. Hedy, right? Hedy. So now what happens, Hedy, he also likes talking about girls. So now me and Patrick, we separate a little bit, and then Patrick and Hedy, they become friends. Like best friends. It gets to a point where every time 7 in the morning, hey Patrick, you feel me? And me, I'm there at home and I'm hearing this from 2 kilometers away. But chat, that's not the point of the story. You feel me? Point is, I had a friend group. Maybe in this group was like 5 of us at the time when we were at Albani's house, right? So we're at Albani's house, and these bros obviously when they see mommy, they go crazy, bro. So it was those times of, mind you, Patrick is older than me, right? Older than me by like 2 years, even now, right? Back then, I don't remember how old he was, but 2022, I think he was 14, 15, I'm not sure, bro. I don't even know, right? Back then. So essentially, what happens, we find her, and when we invite to Albani's house, I almost keep the name. When we invite to Albani's house, we find a group of girls, bro. Yo. How do we do that shit? Anyways, chat. Yeah, we find there and we see Albani. I'm just gonna go ahead and call her Albani Junior. Fucking Sasko. Donation. Bro, boy, I saw a whole bunch of mommies. Yo. Only problem is though, I'll get to it. Right? So boom. We get to the house, and mind you, the corner house, no gate, no walls. To this day, chat, from 2020, I don't even know when. But when I arrived here in this castle, there was no gates, no wall at that house. I promise you, if you don't own my life. Right? So I was sitting there, and we sit there, we see these girls, and these bros. Obviously, Patrick advised to this girl, and he's like, hey, bruh, you feel me? He advised to Albani Jr. Since Vele he had a crush on this girl, Albani Jr. So he advised to Albani Jr. Patrick, he arrives there, and it's like, I don't even know what he said. I felt like I was mumbling from a distance because he was here, this girl was, let's say, the girl is you, camera, right? Pause. And I'm here at the back. I'm just looking at the brew, like this, standing like this. Mind you, there's no wall. I'm not leaning on shit. I'm looking at this, bro. I'm looking at a bunch of girls running around, probably 9, 8 girls, bro. The ratio wasn't saying it was magnet, like, bro, it was immaculate. Only thing is, those girls were the horrors. The horrors, shit. So boom, I'm gonna explain what the horror is. I want it to be niche context, niche reference. Hear me out. Bear in mind everything I'm telling you right now because it's gonna lead to a point, right? So boom, chat. Patrick talks to this brew. Hey, talks, not brew, pause. Talks to this mommy. Talks. And then this other brew, Hedy, now Patrick's best friend, advised to this girl, Albani Jr.'s friend, right? And now mind you, this is the corner house, and then Albani Jr.'s friend lives like this is the corner house. So if the house's door is looking there, then when you get up like this, then it's right here. That's the house right here, then next door. So he's talking to that one. Now I'm left alone there. I'm left alone with the other brews. I'm not gonna say their name because there's no need, there won't be anyone in the story. I talk to these brews, I'm like, hey, blah, 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 blah. We talk for 2 minutes, these niggas are going to girls. Same time I've got Baba, right? I don't even know if when I say Guababa, I didn't have interest in girls. I'm not saying I was gay. I'm not saying I am gay, right? Like, I'm saying in a way of like, girls didn't ring shit to me, bro. I'm only waking up now to say, okay, bro, let's go bam. Even then, I'm just doing it for fun. You feel me? So, bro, back then, these brews used to do to get into actual relationships. And I wasn't in the same mindset. I was just like, nah, I don't care about these people. I'm in a different mindset. Just let me go home, eat, watch TikTok type shit. I was that type of brew. You feel me? So now, they talk. End of the day, not even end of the day, mid conversations with these girls. I vibe to another girl. I forgot who I went to, but I remember I went to a girl. Talked to her, we had a short conversation. Boom, da. She's like, hey, let's play a game. And I'm like, yeah, let's run it, bro. You feel me? Now Patrick is like, yeah, let's play. I don't know what he said, but check. Type it in the comments. I don't know what this game is. That one game when you go to the girl you like and then you give her a hug. Go to bunny. You feel me, chat? And then you stand in a circle. You stand in a circle, and I'm standing there. I'm like, you feel me? I was one of them bruised, chat. I was one of them bruised. You feel me? So I'm standing there, and this bruise standing here, this bruise standing here. You. No, I wasn't a bruise standing here. I was this girl. You. You feel me? Now the ratio, mind you, is super balanced. It's not even balanced. It's immaculate. Chest kiss type shit. And then my brew, and then another girl, and then another girl, my brew, blah, 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 like that. Right? End of the day, that's how it doesn't net. We play this game. First brew it lands on is my friend Patrick, and it goes to Albani Jr. because really he was talking to her. He has a crush on this girl. Shows her like. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing about Patrick, bro. Patrick, bro, if you want something, he'll make sure he gets it. Was that type of brew? We're very slow back then, but I'll get there. Story for another day. You feel me? So he vibes to this girl, and I see him, he's like licking his lips. All my life, licking his lips. Mind you, I'm standing here, and Albani Jr. is that side. Right? Albani Jr. is that side. My boy Patrick is standing here. He vibes to this girl, and is like, and then he grabs his palms. You know that thing like you like it's just you shouldn't hug a girl like this or like this, some shit like that. Okay, this is weird, but like this I understand. These bros will go ahead and touch here. You feel me? They'll go ahead and touch down there. The bums. Pause chat. Anyways, he right there, okay, boom, and then another bro does it. Another bro does it. My other friend does it. Heli does it. Sefo does it. Sefo, keep him in mind. Patrick, keep him in mind. Heli, keep him in mind. So those are the three people I want you guys to keep in mind. Also Albani and all these other ones. For now, keep them in mind. Right? Divide, supervise, and now it's my turn. For some reason, I don't know if God did this for like on purpose or what, but I'm the last person to go, and it lands on me, and I'm like, I'm looking, analyzing, looking at the thing, I'm like, okay. And mind you, Albani at the time, she was 16 years old. I think she's older than me by 5 or 4, if not 4 years. She's working now. I promise you everything of my life. I'm gonna give you another story by story for another day about Albani. I have stories on this one, bro. So I find it, and I'm like, Albani, I give her a hug. And obviously me being me, because I looked at Patrick do the other thing, I did it as well. I was like, touch the shandy, you feel me? I hope my mom doesn't watch this video. Shit. Yeah, but at the end of the day, we finished that game, and no, we didn't actually finish it, but like I finished it on my own because these bros kept on playing the same game, and I didn't even feel it anymore. I was like, okay, so I went to kiss not kiss. I went to hug another girl, I wasn't feeling it anymore. Started getting boring to me, started being numb. So I go outside, I'm like, nah, no more playing. They're like, oh, you no more playing. I'm like, nah, I ain't feeling this game anymore. I'm like, let's change the game. And now these bros, Patrick, I'm gonna tell you something about Patrick, Hazy. Yeah, Patrick and Haley, bro. These bros, I don't know if they watch this video, but these bros change when they see girls. And those type of bros are boring, bro. Like, generally, they make me, yo, boy, they make me sanganize my head, bro. You feel me? And that is not healthy. Oh yeah, these bros are like, these bros, yeah, we came here saying we're both girls. Then mind you, you're saying this in front of these girls, bro. 8 or 9 girls. I'm standing there alone, outside the grass. I'm like, what are these niggas doing? What are these niggas even about, bro? You feel me? Hey, these bros, I'm like, I'm looking at them, I'm like, you feel me? I keep quiet, bro. We head on into the next week. I think it was the next week, if not the next 2 weeks. And these bros say, let's go to the park. And now keep in mind, chat, at this time I know what they want to do at the park. We're not just going to the park to play games. We were not that type, we were never that type. Chat, we fight to the park. First thing I see, my boy hates it, dog. Fights to one girl, flirts with her, hugs her. I don't know what type of thing judo operation system he ran on that one. And I clap dance for him. And he was like, hey, bro, you're 10. Hey, boy, when I tell you I wasn't ready, boy. And now this bro Patrick, since I used to like, I don't even want to say look up to him. But like, I used to take a lot from him, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he used to be an influence to me a little bit, right? So if you do this, I'll also do that type shit. I was the type of person, I was a sniper, I was a body back then. You feel me? But then, this bro would tell me, wait, go get it, boy. Go get it, boy. I'm telling you, I know you. Go get it. The dawn, go get it. Invite this girl. Pumped up and shit. You feel me? And I mean, at the dawn, I invited this girl. I'm like, okay, I was doing this shit. I remember I was wearing, I remember exactly what I was wearing. I don't know if I have an advanced brain or what, but I remember I was wearing a sneakers. It was an Adidas sneakers. I don't know if I can find it to put it here. And I was wearing a short, like, not like a super short, but like a normal, like, short jean type shit. Not like them shorts that are trendy, nah. And then I was wearing a shirt, bro. Like, it was a white shirt with flowers, with blue flowers. Check if you can find this fit, combine it and put AI on my shit. That's how I looked. And then I had a hat. It was like a gray hat, and I used to put it like this. I don't know what I used to tell myself back then. But then I invited this girl, and I'm like, hello? You know, we conversate, boom, 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 da. I don't remember what we said, but then I remember she said, but I have a boyfriend though. And I'm like, you can't let that stop you. Where's your boyfriend right now? And she looks around the park and she's like, he's there. And I was like, what is he doing? Playing football. She said. And I'm like, but he's not looking at you. And then this girl's like, nah. Her friends passed. I remember this so vividly. Her friends passed. I think it was like 5 of her friends passing behind her while I'm standing on this shit. I was like, I don't even know. You know, when you enter the park or when you enter a place or the mall or some shit, and then there's those things like, I don't know, those stainers there, like those long ass stainers paws, and then I'm sitting on it. Like, it's not a long ass one, right? It was like a bit short, that one. So I'm sitting on it and I'm looking at her like this. Now, mind you, check. When I look at a girl like this and I'm sitting on top of something, but I'm running operation. Mind you, I'm running mega gay. There's no one who's gonna lure on me. And this girl, I don't remember what I said to her. But next thing, this girl, she's giggling and shit, right? And then my boys look at me and I look at them. So it's the same story on my side as it was for her when her friends were passing. And I'm like, okay, give me your number. And she's like, okay, but mind you, I don't have my phone though. And even if I did back then, my phone was a fucking movie set. What am I gonna do with the movie set? Imagine, okay, check, put it in your perspective. I was kind of a smart kid, right? Because okay, imagine after running so much game and you give a girl a movie set and you take it. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Either way, I didn't have a phone, but I remember I didn't have a phone. I remember so vividly, I remembered that I didn't have a phone. And she was like, okay, let me take yours. Gratefully, I'm grateful. I knew my number. I told her 067 246 blah 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 blah. It's not even my number anymore, so you can try to do whatever I won't get it. You feel me? And I give her my number. And I'm like, okay, before you leave, can I have a hug? Because she's trying to leave. So it's like, I'm talking, no, I'm talking. And then she's like, okay, sharp, right? She's vibes, and I'm like, wait, before you leave, give me a hug. I was speaking game. Hey, watch out. And then she opens the shit, and I'm like, Gosh. Now me, I learned to do the 1-2s. And obviously, I'm like, ha, and I hold. This boyfriend didn't see me and he didn't stop me. That's why I call myself the dog. Boom! Score vibes, mission successful. I turn back to the bruise and I chill like this, and I'm like, right? And then like, I scram, you know this bruise when they hype you up. Now it's nice. Ha! Hey, wait, mind you, Surfer wasn't there that day. Surfer, I know this bruise since like we were 5 years old. And he's my neighbor as well. I might be hearing me. Okay, it's too far to even hear me right now because I'm at another room. But like, check. Yeah, bro. Next thing into the story, now that you have a reference on how these blues work, Patrick as well, he ended up getting more girls. He ended up getting, a girl, and then I don't know if I secured a number, but I remember them hugging, right? So boom, we fly. Next week, if not next day, I don't remember, but I remember that these events were following up. And check, the thing is, this is why I tell good stories. I'm not even dating myself. It's because I remember the story like I remember like this, bro. I remember, dog. I'm putting this shit in narration for you guys so that you can clearly understand. Boom. We go into, I think the next day or the next week, I don't remember when, but the following event was when I was in the yard, right? This house, the yard, and I'm looking outside and I see Patrick and my boy Surfer. Surfer, my neighbor, my friend, my best friend, like one of my best friends, bro. Grew up with him, bro, like strong relationship, pause, type shit. You feel me? I vibe out and I'm like, hey, bro. And then we end up chatting me in these blues. Remind you, it's Patrick Surfer, and they were talking about bikes. Back then, you know, bikes was the system, blah, 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 right? So we talk. Next thing, this blue Patrick, I remember he said, let's vibe out today. And I'm like, let's vibe out, do what? And I'm like, as fine, so, and he's like, as fine, so tossa. Bro, I remember exactly what he said, as fine, so tossa. I remember myself sitting like this on the paving. Mind you, this is the road right here, the paving. And then, my boy Patrick and Sifo was staying like this. And then he's talking to Patrick. Patrick's talking to Sifo. He's like, as I'm so tossa. And he looks at me. He's like, no, like, okay, bro, let's run. But I'm like, wait, and we're gonna do 3 of us. He's like, we're gonna party 3 of us, bro. No stress. But you, Tash, I'm looking at you. Me and my boy Surfo, me and Surfo, we already know where we're going. I'm quoting what he said. We already know where we're going. But he said it in Zulu, right? Like, it's totally like neck, right? We already know where we're going. And I'm like, where you guys going? And he looks at Surfo like this. Check, 2022, and I still remember this. He looks at Surfo like this, and then he vibes. And he's like, okay, we're gonna go to what am I gonna call this girl? Let's call her Friday. Yeah, Friday is a good name. Friday. Every reason I'm saying Friday. Story for another day. So Friday, this Bruce says, well, he's gonna go to Friday, and then now Friday's sister was there as well. So it was a 2-man operation, 2-gun mesh, 2-gun gang jutsu. Boom, he tell me, okay, go shower, let's operate the scheme. And I'm like, where? And mind you, in all of this, he tells me, why? I asked him, why should I go get what am I gonna call this one, bro? What am I gonna call this one? Let's call it donation. Donation. Oh, Malbonio. Yeah, Malbonio's a good one. So he tells me, hey, bro, go to I hope I didn't say a name. He says, bro, you go to Malbonio. And I'm like, okay, why should I go to Malbonio? Why should I go to Malbonio? And he's like, nah, this girl wants you, blah, blah, blah. Tell me, this girl wants me. Now I know, okay, since she's pretty, but she wasn't my type, because I didn't like tall girls, I still don't, not gonna lie. A girl taller than me, and then she had, okay, to me she looked a bit average back then, but she was like, above average, a little bit. So it's the type that, you know, you date her, like, no problem, like, okay, she valid, type shit, and boom, he tells me, this girl wants you, 1, 2, 3, I don't know if he was forging and stealing or what. I didn't know if he was forging and stealing or what. We separate, bam. I vice shower, he vice shower. Mind you, was splashing for girls. We stand in one place after they come fetch me at my house, right? So I'm done showering, doing everything, and my mom says, hey, Tosh, your friends are calling you. And I'm like, okay, boom, I vibe. I already know what the operation is. Mind you, whole time in the shower, I'm thinking, what am I gonna say to this one? What am I gonna say? You feel me? So then I get out of the house, get off the yard, open the gates, and then we vibe there. And the entrance that we vibe with was the entrance going to Malbonio's street. Malbonio lives here, this is the street, and then these blues have to turn in order to get to one place to another, right? So this is where Malbonio lives, but we didn't find out at her house, and then we vibe streets, and now I'm flying with these blues to these girls. They're flying to Friday and Friday's sister. So they're gonna run a 2-man operation. I don't even know what to do when they get there. But luckily, when we get to the corner, as I said, what did I call it? Albani's house. At the corner, Albani's house. We find that girl there. We find Malbonio there, and I'm like, hey, bro, come here. And you just go taller than me. Hey, girl, I don't know how tall she was. She was like this tall back then. She's same age as me, by the way. Okay, I think she's older than me by 1 year. But yeah, she's like, right? And now, mind you, Chad, I forgot to mention this part. This is the funny part. He might see this video, but I don't care. Mind you, this is Sifo's ex. Sifo's ex is reported to be wanting me, and I'm going to shell her. And Sifo has gotten so many love backs to this girl, it should be illegal, even up to 2025. Last year, I caught them doing, she told for another day. You feel me? So now what happens is, I stand there, and I'm like, hey, look one. I'm like, come here. Whether she's like, babe, or so to some shit, so I had a basis. Like, she wanted me. You know, boom. You feel me? And I'm talking to her. Bro, I remember this so vividly. She's standing here in the middle. I don't know how to do it. She's standing here in the middle, and I'm standing here. I'm looking at her, right? And then I run. I don't even run. I walk in a circle. Whole time she's looking at me, and I'm going like this. So I don't know how to put it. I'm like, I heard that you wanted me. And she's like that. And she looks at me. I'm like, are you sure you want me? You feel me? And she's like, who told you that? And I'm like, Patrick told me you want me. So I'm scared of looking at her eyes. I don't know if it was because she was tall or I wasn't used to the game. I was spitting on that one. But bro, I'm like, yeah, Patrick told me. And then she was like, Patrick what pop? Patrick what up? So like Patrick's a silly bro, like you feel me? And then I'm like, so you're telling me you're alone? And she's like, and then what if I do? You didn't see me. And I'm like, okay, I needed to tell you something too. I have a crush on you. What do you think about that? What do you think? Pause. I have a crush on you too. What do you think about that? And then she's like, what do you want me to say? And I'm like, say what you want to say. And I'm like, okay, hear me out. I'm like, okay, hear me out. Let's just get into a relationship. Sky Foster. You feel me? That's exactly what I said, but it's so true, of course. And then she was like, okay, And then now she's leaving. I'm like, wait, Simon, what's your number? I'm gonna do that. How am I gonna do that? And then she's like, okay, I'm gonna go to my house. You wanna come? And I'm gonna give you my number. Go to your house, my sister. I didn't even ask questions. But before she left, before she said, after she said that, I was like, wait, give me out. Let's confirm something. And she comes to my shit and she's like, nah, good. Don't worry. Anyways, chat. So she vibes there, bruh, at the house. I go to this Bruce. I vibe to this Bruce, and I'm like, hey, Baba, I got this girl, and she said, yeah. And they're like, oh, my phone, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm thinking back to myself, like, why is he reacting like this? Like, what's going on? Did you want this girl? Did you think she was gonna reject me? Did you think 1, 2, 3? Did you think she didn't have a crush on me? Or were you just playing me? Were you just setting me up? And my boy Patrick goes from Friday's sister and Friday, him and Sefo, and they go to this girl. They vibe to Malbonyo, straight to Malbonyo's house. We vibe together actually. 3 of us. They don't believe me that I just picked this girl. And then they vibe, and when they vibe, they arrive there. 1, 2, 3. They talk to this girl. They're like, hey, is it true that Sabo came to talk? Got my name. Is it true that Tash came to talk to you? Right? And she's like, yeah. What did you say? I remember they asked her. I remember Patrick, this is exactly what he did. So this girl, Malbonyo, standing here, she's tall, bro. She's standing here, and Patrick is like, Mafa? So Mafa like is like a thing of like, okay, so you swear type of shit, like, say you swear. And then this girl's like, yeah, I swear. Like, yeah. I said yes. I'm like, I look at him like, whoa, you feel me? Like, let on. And then this blue's like, I don't know what happens. 1, 2, 1, 2. This blue, Sefo starts touching my new girl's bums. And dog, when I tell you I saw an absolute movie, I saw a movie. You feel me? I'm not gonna edit this video. I want it to be raw content. Pause. So boom, touches his bum. Patrick is standing right here. Sefo standing right here. Now a movie begins, bro. This blue goes bah. And mind you, this is Sefo's ex that I just dated, that I'm dating right now. Just dated for like 1 minute, 2 minutes or something. Dated for 2 minutes. And then I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So now back then, I was a snipe. I was the type of blue of like, okay, if someone takes your girl, then you should beat the guy. But I'm not saying beat the girl, just leave the girl be, because obviously she didn't want you in the first place. Now that's one thing I didn't understand, right? So touches, and then I'm like, nah, but what are you doing? And he runs away. He stands right here because he was right here touching the bum. Right, so like, bro, what are you doing? And now whole time I'm fixing my pants. I'm fixing my pants like this, and Patrick on the side is like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with my shit? And that means that basically translates to look at him, make a fist on his hand, or something like that, right? So I'm standing like this. I want you to see the proper angle. Mind you, I was wearing a short. I used to love shorts, yo. And I'm standing like this. I'm like, what are you doing, right? And then this blue Patrick, he's like, look at him, make a punch, make a face, da, 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 da. And then this blue is like, he stands here, he's like, I know you want to blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, you love touching my girl's ass as well. But I'm like, but she's only a girl though. I don't care about that. Now these blues is 2 against 1 now. 2 sources came from a 2-man mission, 2-man game jutsu. Now it's a 2-man fight against me. This girl, Malbonyo, fights to the house. I'm like, okay, bro, can you give me your number real quick? Give me your number real quick. And she goes to the house. Now me and the blues right now are talking. Next thing, this blue Patrick, I'm talking to my boy Sefo right here. We're fighting. Mid argument, he pushes me. I fight to Sefo. And right now when I fight to Sefo pushes me back like this. Patrick pushes me. Push. And I'm like, bruh, fuck this shit, bro. You know, I'm no more thinking of this girl. Nothing. And I'm like, fuck this shit. I throw the first punch. Ha! And I hit him with the right. It's like, bro. And once I see this blue cry, once I see his eyes go red, I know shit's about to go down. Because we've been fighting, mind you. Since we're like 5 years old, we've known each other, bro. So we've been fighting mad heavy. And I hit it. Bro, this guy when I tell you turns like a different person, he's like, yo, boy. And I'm like, oh, fuck. But his 12-pointer is like, fuck it, but let's fight. Right? Because this guy is like, Patrick is what he's wanted all along. And then, this blue, Sefo, he comes, bah, and now fights. Now there's a group of people coming out. So this, Malbonyo's little sister comes, and then she reports back to this girl. And then essentially, she calls her friends, families go out. There was a fucking mom out watching the fight, not stopping anything. Man, you're watching this whole thing happen. And it's like, this blue, what's it called? What did I name him? Hedy ends up arriving. Perfect timing, by the way. I don't know how planned that shit was, but they end up arriving. He ends up arriving. Patrick is there, and he's looking at this whole thing. And now Hedy, when he arrives, he comes there and he holds me. Whole time, I'm not even the one who started the whole thing. I just punched him because they were bullying me type shit. And then he's holding me like this. And he's like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you fighting? This blue Sefo, he's not held for shit. He comes and he hits me with a punch. Hey, a punch. And I'm like, ha. And I'm like, bro, when I tell you, when he's holding my shit like this. You know when a person holds you like this? And I'm like, ha. And I turn like this and I hit this blue. And I'm hitting this blue again. I'm hitting Sefo. I'm like, ha. And I'm hitting. And then this blue, Patrick, he comes in again, and then he tries to get you. You know when he tries to trip you like this, check. Like let's say you're standing B. This is your legs down here, and he's like, and you fall. He tries to do that, but I keep on falling. I'm holding on to these 2 people. This is Hedy and Sefo. I'm holding on. And now this blue Sefo, he tries to stop me. He bites my hand. This guy bites my hand. I'm falling now. Next thing, this girl, when I look at the day, she's out. She's out there looking at this whole fight, everything happening, she's smiling. That evil bastard, chat. So boom, even just saying the story, it rages me shit. Like bro, it rages my shit. So bro, this whole thing happens, and then Now mind you that Sefo the whole time he's taller than me, right? So there was a group of other people, these other blues coming after Hedy came to stop the fight, but you know, ended up being part of the fight. So there was this other blues that came, older as far blues, I think back then they were like grade 11, and I was grade 7. Was it grade 7, 2022? No, 9, I was grade 6, maybe, probably, I don't know, you feel me? And yeah, these blues come like this, and I look at these blues, I'm like, you feel me? And they're coming like this, and it's like, yo, these blues are looking at me like, yo, I'm shy. I don't even know if they're choosing me or what, but they're like, you did what, I'm beating me and shit like that. So because mind you, Sefo was taller than me, but while they did it up on me on some shit, I also came back with the hate. You feel me? So it's me and Sefo used to fight every time. So I know his fighting style. I know how, like, I know how this shit operates. We used to fight a lot, bro. Right? And yeah, Now Sopho was crying the whole time. I'm like angry as fuck. I'm looking at this bro. I'm like, you can't be crying when you did shit like this, blah 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 blah. You can't be crying, yeah. You can't be crying. And then this guy's crying, and it's like, grown as man, by the way. Okay, not grown as man, we're the same age, we still are. And then he's fine. And then Patrick, he looks at me, he's like, hi, wait, no, talking shit to me when I didn't even do shit to him. It's like whole time this shit was whole set, like was all set up. That's what I'm saying. This shit was set up, and I know it was set up. I just don't know how he did it. Even to this day, I just don't know how he did it. And then next day, this blue comes up and he apologizes essentially. Apologizes, and then we come to a conclusion from me and so forth. But Patrick ended up not doing shit about it. But I still kept sitting with him, realizing that he's a bad influence. Later on down the years, he started, and I'm not about that life. So I didn't even talk to him. I didn't even talk to Paddy. I didn't even talk to anyone like that. But me and Sefo, we do not smoke. We do not indulge in such. Well, I don't know about Sefo, but me, nah, I don't smoke. I don't drink. Hey, listen, I'm a good boy. Pause. You feel me? And then, yeah, we come to a conclusion, bro. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry for this, sorry for that. But hear me out, Chad. Here's where it gets mostly interesting on the conclusion. Next day, I hear news about Patrick and that girl are now dating. Now I know what his plan was. All along, he could have just gone to that girl and told her, hey, bro, I want you. But instead, he does this thing of, I'm going to use this boy my way into this girl's heart. Why are you fighting for another Bruce ex? Like, first of all, my nigga. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you? Genuinely, why? Why? Genuinely, why? Why? Of course, a year later, no, even a month passed, the relationship ended, and Sefo got back with this girl. Mabonyo got back with her. I don't know what the fuck is this vibe, but that girl hit him with the genjutsu or some shit. I don't know if he ate a potion. He's probably there even now, posting about, yeah, my girl being this, waiting, whatnot. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. End of the day, we end up going to a conclusion where it's like, okay, a day after I dated this girl, basically I dated this girl for 2 minutes, not even a day. I don't even want to count it as a day because she didn't even end up giving me her number. I came out there with a hug and nothing else. I got beaten. I beat up someone as well. Yeah, shit happened, bro. Shit happened. But yeah, that's the story for today. I'm coming with more stories. I noticed there's a supply on that. There's a big demand on that, and I'm just gonna supply guys with more quality stories. Real life, by the way. I don't tutor all my life. I don't tutor. But thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, do them all. Jesus be with you. God bless you. Amen.